Gobble, gobble.
Well, obviously it is Thanksgiving, and of course we have two cocktails for the movie Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
I know you, don't I?
Yes, welcome to Boozy Movies, where making cocktails and watching Thanksgiving movies is what we do.
I knew you.
Our first cocktail is layered with fall spices, cinnamon, and sweet potato. It's called Those Aren't Pillows.
Oh boy. Our second cocktail is a high-spirited margarita with a Dorito rim called El Rancho.
In Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, two grown men endure a cross-country odyssey of travel disasters, proving that the real nightmare isn't delayed flights or broken-down trains. It's being stuck with the world's most aggressively cheerful stranger.
I hope you know where your hands are, because we're gonna make Those Aren't Pillows.
Is this a coincidence or what?
We're going to be using Soju, Bailey's Irish Cream, Goldschlager, sweet potato syrup, saline, Blue Curacao, Moonshine, Aquafaba, Granulated Sugar, Turkish Tobacco Bitters, Xantham Gum, and cinnamon sugar.
In a mixing glass, combine 1.5 ounces Soju, 1 ounce Bailey's, 1/2 ounce Goldschlager, 1 ounce sweet potato syrup, and a dropper of saline. Add ice and stir until chilled. Strain into a chilled coupe. In a jigger, combine 1/4 ounce Blue Curacao and 1/4 ounce Moonshine. Float on top of cocktail. Stir together a Heaping Bar spoon of granulated sugar and a pinch of Xantham Gum. In a mixing glass, combine 1 ounce Aquafaba and 4 dashes of Turkish Tobacco Bitters. Begin frothing while gradually pouring in the sugar mixture until a gentle peak foam forms. Layer on top of cocktail and sprinkle cinnamon sugar on top. Torch to brûlée. Add a sweet potato coin with cinnamon sugar and brûlée the top. And here are Those Aren't Pillows.
Now the bottom layer, we have the Goldschlager and then also the Bailey's. So we get this kind of nice creamy cinnamon, almost like a little bit of a horchata, right?
Yeah.
Flavor to it, but then we got the Soju in there too.
You're a real trooper.
That's right, the two sweet potato elements is the sweet potato syrup straight from the can, and then of course the Soju, which is it tastes a lot like a sake, which is a nice balance to all of this.
Right.
What, seriously?
But it is made out of sweet potato. I would recommend doing a higher percentage of sweet potato to rice when you're looking for a Soju.
I see.
So since it is Thanksgiving, we really wanted to incorporate a lot of fall flavors. So we kind of have the cinnamon sugar brûlée top, but we also put in Turkish Tobacco Bitters.
What is your problem?
It really has a lot of like nice clove flavors to it. I think it really goes with like the cinnamon and the brûlée and everything really nice.
Oh, come on, pal. You don't mean that.
Because the layer is brûléed, it actually like holds kind of that top layer in place.
Crust almost.
Yeah, and then it allows you to kind of bring the cocktail underneath, like to your lips sooner.
I can vouch for that.
So our inspiration from this is obviously, it's a pretty classic scene when they wake up in the morning and we're not really sure where Del John Candy's hand is. And that's when Steve Martin says,
Those aren't pillows.
So we wanted to have a pillow layer on the bottom and a pillow layer on the top.
Yes.
And people might be wondering, well, where does the blue layer come in, right?
Here's a good idea. Have a point.
Well, it is from the room. The room has this incredible, like,
the
80s,
curtains, the bedspread.
Yeah, blue motif going on. It's very quintessential, like, 1980s. And what's really funny is it sort of matches Del's pajamas. So that middle layer is Blue Curacao, Moonshine. Again, that brûlée layer kind of like holds the layers together.
Yeah.
And so it really, like, it allows you, if you've noticed, like, how we've drank it, there's still like a solid blue layer there.
Doesn't look good.
And that's why we mixed the Blue Curacao with the Moonshine so it would float, but also it like holds that layer in place.
You're a miracle.
Things have gone down in this hotel room. You kind of get the sense, right?
Yeah, it really wasn't until you could see it in either HD or 4K that if you look closely on the wall, there's some Easter eggs maybe, there's a couple of handprints, and then I saw another shot of the wall and there might have been something else, but maybe I'm just using my imagination, but I think you guys should watch that scene and just let us know if you see what I think I saw.
Why don't you take a picture to last longer?
But going from one racy hotel room into the next, we're gonna do our next cocktail.
And I've got the deal of a lifetime for you. Do you have a minute?
But before we do that, we would like to delay your Thanksgiving plans for just 1 second and ask that you hit that little like button if you're enjoying the content that we're creating for you. Subscribe if you haven't already. Comment down below if you try this drink with your family and all of the festivities that are to be had on your Thanksgiving.
Time to switch hotels. We're going to the El Rancho.
El Rancho!
You want to get together for a drink in the bar car?
For El Rancho, you need gold tequila, silver rum, cinnamon simple syrup, apple cider, and crushed Doritos.
Rim a large margarita glass with cinnamon simple syrup and crushed Doritos. In a mixing glass, combine 1.7 ounces of gold tequila, 1.7 ounces of silver rum, and a ½ ounce cinnamon simple syrup. Add ice and stir until chilled. Strain into the prepared margarita glass and top with sparkling apple cider. And here is the El Rancho. Now I think you did tell me that this is based off a Midwest fall favorite sort of dessert. I'm from the Midwest and I have never had anything like this, but please tell me what you mountain people think us Midwesterners do.
I really don't think that's any of your concern.
I did search the internet because we really wanted to do a cocktail with Doritos, silver rum, and gold tequila.
Are you all right?
Anyway, so this fall favorite dessert of the Midwest is kind of like a cobbler, and it is like spiced apples and then nacho Doritos on top. Are you surprised at how good this is?
Not necessarily.
Kind of, yeah. I really am. Because we were really just inspired by the scene and kind of were like, oh, we should do this and this and then this. But it was the apple cider is kind of what really kind of ties it all together.
Yes, so the apple cider and the cinnamon simple are kind of important for this. It is what ties it all together. It balances kind of those tequila and rum flavors and like really the high spiritness of this margarita.
Super, super, fabulous.
Now in this scene, the reason we wanted to use tequila and rum is because they have like kind of like a little variety pack. So Neil ends up getting the tequila and then Del gets some silver Bacardi. Now I do kind of think a spiced rum like the Kraken or something might be pretty darn good in here. So I think you could swap a few, if you have some darker rums, like maybe give that a shot too. But we went with the silver Bacardi just because that's what they did in the movie.
Please don't let me stand in your way.
And then also they're eating Doritos too. And he's like, is this a good combination or what?
No, probably not.
So this is about bringing people together, and so when you're having your Friendsgiving or your Thanksgiving, take these cocktails and maybe take the movie Planes, Trains, and Automobiles to watch with them.
Well, I'll remember that.
Yeah, it is an absolute classic and it's hilarious. So comedy brings people together. I remember watching this movie every Thanksgiving with my dad and my friends over and over and over again, probably a couple of times. It kind of like warms you up for the Christmas movie seasons.
Oh, he's drunk!
Bit of a period piece though for those who were born after the 95 maybe.
Yeah, I mean, especially as soon as internet and smartphones and things really took off.
What a moron.
I don't know if this movie really kind of holds up or you could sort of remake it today because you can book Airbnbs and hotel rooms and stuff really in the blink of an eye. Like it's really never been easier.
Well, our ship has come in!
But this is, it's a kind of a classic John Hughes film This one was a little bit of a sidestep for him, but really love seeing him work with like John Candy and Steve Martin. I think he just did a fantastic job with kind of more adult actors.
Right, well, I did some reading and I believe that John Hughes actually wrote this specifically for John Candy.
You're making me feel like a freeloader.
And it's really cool that you see John Candy in a little bit of a different role. I mean, a little different than Uncle Buck and The Great Outdoors. I mean, those are really fun. But this one you see inside a little more, you know, he's humanizes him a little bit.
Yes, and recently a documentary came out, right, about John Candy.
Yes.
I like me.
Which dives more into John Candy, the deeper portions of John Candy.
So speaking of Uncle Buck, actually, that movie stars John Candy and a very young Macaulay Culkin.
We're a pretty good team.
We may have a Christmas movie that has both of them in it as well.
Yes, super excited about our Christmas lineup, of course. We are throwing in a couple of movies that have some new releases coming out.
I guess we'll find out soon enough.
Don't forget to come back next week because we are doing Thanksgiving cocktails, just classic ones.
Classics.
So nothing too crazy like our normal.
Nope.
We're gonna do some classics, easy ones.
And we will have some fun Thanksgiving movies that you can pair them up with.
That's right.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I believe it is time to cheers because we want to watch I Like Me.
Yes, on Amazon Prime.
Yes. So come back next week. We've got more Thanksgiving cocktails.
More Thanksgiving movies.
See you then.
Cheers.